You ever feel like you're playing the money game on hard mode just because you're doing it alone? Well, today we're diving into Solo Money Mastery, a guide that totally flips that script. It's all about turning that financial independence into your greatest strength. We're going to break down the key strategies that can really empower you to thrive.
So let's just start with a question that gets right to the heart of it all. When you think about managing your money all by yourself, does it feel empowering or does it feel kind of overwhelming? It's often a mix of both, right? And this guide, it starts by acknowledging that very real feeling.
I love this quote from the book because it really sets the tone for a huge perspective shift. It reframes the entire task. See, you're not just paying bills here, you are actively architecting a life of your own design, one that's built on security and, honestly, fulfillment.
Okay, so let's get into our first big idea here. This idea that being solo isn't some kind of financial handicap. Actually, it can be a unique strength, a real advantage that you can learn to use.
This is what the book calls solo financial autonomy. And just think about it for a second. You have complete, 100% control over every single financial decision. There are no conflicting spending habits to negotiate, no partner's debt to worry about. That is an incredibly powerful asset.
All right, next up, let's talk mindset. Because as the book points out, before you can really master the numbers, you first have to master the story you're telling yourself about your money.
And this slide, wow, it just nails the comparison trap, right? It is so easy to scroll through social media and compare your finances to a dual-income household. But as the book points out, that's like comparing your single-player game to their co-op mode. It's a totally different game. It's not a fair comparison.
So the crucial point is this. The only comparison that actually matters is with your past self. Are you in a better spot financially than you were 6 months ago? A year ago? That's the real measure of your progress.
So, to start rewriting that story, the book suggests this quick self-assessment to check in with your current money vibe. So let's just take a moment for 3 quick questions. Be honest with yourself here. There are no wrong answers, only really valuable insights.
First up, what's your gut reaction when you think about managing your money alone? Is it empowerment, a little bit of overwhelm, or is it straight-up anxiety? Just make a quick mental note of where you land.
Second question, what's your core belief about what's possible for you? Do you think building wealth on a single income is totally achievable, possible but maybe hard, or just really, really challenging?
And last one, how do you react when you make a financial mistake? Do you see it as a lesson? Do you feel discouraged, or do you tend to criticize yourself? Now listen, if you lean towards B or C on any of these, that's completely normal. The main takeaway here is that just recognizing these patterns is the first, most powerful step toward changing them.
Okay, let's talk about budgeting. Now, if that word makes you cringe and think of restriction and everything you can't do, this next part is for you. The book totally reframes a budget as your personal roadmap to financial freedom.
See, a budget isn't a cage, it's your control panel. It silences that quiet hum of financial stress by giving you absolute clarity and power. It's all about making sure every dollar you spend is a conscious vote for the life you actually want to live. And if you're new to all this, the 50-30-20 rule is a fantastic place to start. It's so simple. Basically, 50% of your take-home pay goes to your needs, like housing and groceries. 30% is for your wants, like hobbies and dining out. And a super important 20% goes towards savings and paying down debt. But remember, there's no single best method. The goal here is to find what works for your personality. Whether it's the simple 50-30-20 rule, or maybe you like the detailed precision of a zero-based budget, or you just automatically pay yourself first, the right system is the one you'll actually stick with. Now, once you know where your money is going, the next crucial step is building your safety net. And for anyone on a single income, this is absolutely 100% non-negotiable.
An emergency fund. It's like your financial shield. It's the thing that keeps an unexpected expense, like a surprise car repair or a medical bill, from turning into a full-blown crisis. It really does provide security, independence, and just invaluable peace of mind.
So how much do you need? Well, the standard recommendation from most financial experts is to have enough cash to cover 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. We're talking your rent or mortgage, utilities, food, transportation, the bare bones.
And here's a key piece of advice from the book, specifically for solo individuals. Because you are your own primary support system, leaning towards the higher end of that range, so 6 months, maybe even more, that can provide an extra layer of security that is truly priceless.
So as we start to wrap this up, let's kind of zoom out.
The journey that's laid out in this guide is all about moving from just managing your money to truly mastering it, from feeling uncertain to feeling confidently in control.
If you take just one thing away from all this, let it be this. Your solo status is not a limitation. It is the source of your greatest financial power. It gives you complete autonomy to build the exact future you want, on your terms.
And this, right here, this is your blueprint for success. It really boils down to these 3 powerful steps. First, rewrite your money story from one of lack to one of control. Second, create a budget that feels like freedom, not restriction. And third, build that non-negotiable safety net.
So, I'll leave you with this final question to think about. After hearing all this, what is one small, tangible step you can take today, like right now, to start crafting that future of independence for yourself?
We've really just scratched the surface of all the powerful strategies in this guide. So if you're ready to build your complete blueprint for financial freedom, you can find the full book, Solo Money Mastery, over at thesoloflower.com. Go take control of your financial future.